Welcome to KryptoGenex.
All right, it's that time. Welcome, everybody. This is our Thursday evening live CryptoGenex presentation. My name is Brandon Ivy. Thank you guys for being with us. You can be doing so many other things with your time. This is my second only presentation that we're doing live. This is being recorded for those that cannot be here. And let me get this up and running, and we'll go ahead and get this started. This is exciting. This is what, our fourth day in the pre-launch. I think as a company, the company now has already over 2,000 members in a matter of days. We're looking to flip the switch very soon that everybody can start to make their payments. But right now is a unique opportunity that you get to sign up for free. But what are you signing up for free? Let's go ahead and talk about this. But before that, who am I? Now, my name is Brandon Ivy. My background is not much different from many of yours. I was taught that if I want to have financial freedom in America, there's a couple of things that I must do. That's go to school, get good grades, and get a good, safe, secure job, a job that will take care of me for the rest of my life. And that's exactly what I did. I graduated from Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. I went on to have a nice corporate career going, but due to no fault of my own, I was laid off from my job, not once, but twice. And if you've ever been laid off, you know exactly how that feels. And if you haven't, I guarantee you know somebody who has. And chances are you're putting in more time, more hours, more effort without getting a raise, without getting any extra benefits. And if you're lucky enough to have that same job for 40 years, the federal government already states that 97% of all Americans will retire broke, depending on family, government, and friends by the age of 65. 97%. No more 401k, no more pension, no savings, no retirement. Your house is a liability and not an asset. And if you don't think this is true, just go back to 2008 and look at the financial collapse of the housing market. How many of you have been able to really recover since then? So I got into the direct selling industry, the network marketing space. I wanted to do something different. And for the first 10 years, guess what? I wish I could tell you it was a great story, but I failed for my first 10 years. I didn't have much success, but I kept at it. I knew if other people were having success, then I can have success as well. And it's like one day the aha moment, the euphoria moment hit for me. And I started to have tremendous success the last 9 years. And I've been a top producer of everything that I've done. I was able to retire, walk off my job at the age of 36 years old. And I don't say that to impress you, but to impress upon you that you're just one decision away from completely changing your life. But over the last couple of years, I also realized that times are changing, that you must be able to adapt. You must be able to follow the trends. And the trends have been moving more and more to the digital age. And I said to myself, if I want to be able to succeed in the future, I'm going to have to adapt to the change as well. And the new trend was cryptocurrency. Last year, I started seeing people that I know making a whole lot of money in this thing called Bitcoin. Now, I heard of Bitcoin. Facebook records everything you do and say. I made mention of Bitcoin back in 2014 and didn't do anything about it. I purchased my first and only time I purchased Bitcoin was around November 2016. But I didn't fully understand it. But one thing that I knew, well, what is this? You have logged in from another device. All right, somebody else is logging in here. Cancel. All right. One thing that I did know is that if other people can make money in this space, I can too, because I knew that if I wanted to generate wealth, I need to start to let my money work for me. See, most people are trained to trade time for money. You go to a job, you get paid. If you don't work, you don't get paid. The smart ones learn to leverage other people in direct selling. It's one thing of earning 100% of your own time, but what if you earn 1% of 100 people's efforts? But the wealthy let their money work for them. Money never sleeps, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I said, I need to get in on this Bitcoin, this crypto thing. But it scared me. And the reason why it scared me, because I saw people I know that were not just putting in a couple $100, not even a couple of $1,000. They were investing with $20, $50, $100, $200,000. Now, the amount of money they were investing isn't what scared me. What scared me is that they were in the same situation as I was, where they didn't even understand what this was all about. All they knew is that people are making money here and they want in on it and they have the resources to it. That scared me to death. So I said, before I start to put money in on this, I must get educated. I must understand what's going on. I spent over 4.5 months, like I was back in college, studying everything about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And I found out 2 things. Number one, I realized that cryptocurrency is the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind for the most amount of people. And what do I mean by the most amount of people? That means that if you have access to the internet, you're in on this game. This is the new industrial revolution. See, this has happened in history in the past, but it wasn't available for everybody, only the elite. This is available for everybody. The sad thing is most people don't even know the game is being played, but it's available for them. The second thing I realized is that blockchain technology is the greatest invention on the planet since the internet. It is going to impact every single industry on the planet, period. Whether you like it or not, whether you understand it or not, whether you're positioned or not, we all will be involved one way or another. It is as important to our civilization as the introduction of agriculture. And when I realized that, it blew my mind. I fell in love with it. I got passionate about this. And I learned more and more. And when I finally learned enough to get started, guess what I started with? $30. I took $30 because I learned how to trade, opened up my own little Poloniex account, put $30 in it, and I was able to turn that 30 into $600 in less than 3 months. Now that may not sound like a whole lot of money to you, but don't look at the amount I used, look at the percentages. What if I had $3,000 and I made 60 grand? What if I had 300,000 in my trading account or 30,000 in my trading account and I made $600,000? That blew me away. But then I started seeing that there's a whole bunch of opportunities that people I know were getting involved in. And these opportunities, you've seen them. Hey, we guarantee we're going to double your Bitcoin. We're going to guarantee you 1 or 2% a day. We're going to give you 40% a month on your money. And everybody was jumping in on that. Now, it didn't sound right to me, but it was working. Like everybody else, I got caught up in it. So I started with $100. I was able to turn $100 into a small fortune, but I was also a victim as everybody else. As these companies come to find out, 90% of them were scams. And the ones that weren't scams were operating illegally. They were operating and didn't know they were operating illegally. So they decided to either pull out or not do business in the United States. So that left a lot of people hurting. So as we came into 2018, I took a different approach. I said, I need to get back into education. And as I was having this thought process, the owners of KryptoGenex, one of them primarily was Jeremy Keene, called me up. He said, Brandon, we're putting together a program here we think is right up your alley. We're going to put together a direct selling company where its main product is education. How would you like to be involved in helping us get this thing started? And you know what my answer to him was? No, thank you. What? No, I was almost making $2,000 a day. I had no interest in creating getting involved in another company where I got to build a team. I had no interest in it. No, Brandon, you're not understanding. See, KryptoGenex is not about building a team. KryptoGenex is all about cryptocurrency education, about bringing this knowledge to the masses. Let me ask you a question. How many times a day do you get approached from people that ask you questions about Bitcoin? I said every day. 90% of my time is spent with somebody saying, Brandon, can you tell me what Bitcoin is? Can you tell me how to invest? Can you tell me what altcoins I should buy? What's the best ICO? What is a wallet? What is an exchange? What wallet do you use? Should I trust this source? Have you heard of this company? 90% of my time is spent, and I love helping people, but time is money. And he said, how about instead of you spending all day answering those questions, you just port them and show them how a system that we have called KryptoGenex And they're going to be able to get all of their questions answered. We're going to teach them Bitcoin education from A to Z. And the affiliate component to it means that you're going to get a bonus for referring them to something that you're already doing anyway. I have to think about that for a second. You know what? That makes sense. Well, tell me more. So we started working for 3 months. We put this company together, KryptoGenex. So let's talk about what's more on what this is all about. But see, it is no fun being on the outside looking in. We've all been there. How many times do you see, man, these people are becoming Bitcoin millionaires. I'm missing out. But I don't understand it, and I'm too afraid to ask somebody. I don't know where to get started. People say, why are you coming up with CryptoGenex when people just go to YouTube and Google it, or go to YouTube and get it for free? That's the same question. Why do I take my car to get detailed and washed by a professional when I can do it myself in my driveway? I want a professional job done. I save myself time. That's why. See, most people don't even know what questions to ask. And if you go to Google or YouTube and type in what is Bitcoin, you will be overwhelmed with the millions and millions of posts that pop up. You don't know who to listen to. One thing that I learned after being educated is that you can't always trust who you're listening to. They're not giving you the right information. I learned that the hard way. I'm going to share some information at the end about how Fox Business turned everybody in the wrong direction. I'll just say it right now. They were saying in December, when the price of Bitcoin was going past 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, the Bitcoin euphoria, buy, buy, buy. And everybody for the very first time started to buy Bitcoin at that high price. And then when Bitcoin in January started to drop, the market correction happened, went all the way down to 13,000, 12,000. You know what the news was saying? Sell, sell, sell. Don't lose all your money. You better sell now. Now, that may seem logical, but if you're educated, you know you never buy high and sell low. You buy low and sell high. Yet they were telling everybody to do the opposite. That's why I knew everybody needs crypto education. So it's no fun being on the outside. Now, what is Bitcoin? This is the question people ask. Is it real? Am I too late? How do I buy it? Where does it come from? See, Bitcoin is 9 years old. It came about in the year 2009 as a result of the financial collapse of 2008. When we all realized we can't trust the banks, we can't trust the government to protect our assets, to do the right thing. We saw the greed of Wall Street. We need to do things the right way. Well, Bitcoin allows us to take money in our finances in our own hands, peer-to-peer transaction, without having to use a third party. You don't need Wells Fargo. You don't need the bank. 1 Bitcoin in Japan is worth 1 Bitcoin in the United States. The transaction is instant, and the fees are pennies. You control it. And yes, it's real. You want to know how I know it's? Oh, I'm doing a live. I can't share that. Got to keep that for my crypto talk. When people who accept money are starting to accept Bitcoin as money, you know it's real. Is it too late? Absolutely not. We are at the beginning. This is like the internet, 1992. We're at the beginning. How do I buy it? Well, you're going to learn how to buy it when you go through the CryptoGenex training. Where does it come from? It's digitized. It comes from a group of individuals that mine it because they're creating the blockchain. And as a result of creating a block, you're rewarded with Bitcoin. Again, you'll learn more about that in training. And everyone has a day one in the Bitcoin world. You know, you're lost, scared, confused. But see, at CryptoGenex, no more worries. We're going to teach you everything you need to know so you can get by. So welcome to CryptoGenex, the global training center for Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies. You're going to learn everything about ICOs, market trends, blockchain, all that stuff. And what is CryptoGenex? We are the company that's going to teach the world about Bitcoin and crypto. And when I say the world, I mean the world. In fact, we are launching, not just in the United States, we already have over 31 languages translated. All of our modules, all of our training, Bitcoin 101, all of them is done in over 31 languages. By June, all the languages should be voiced over in the videos. That's all being worked on right now. But look at all these languages: Arabic, Indo. You know what? I'm going to show this website live later on. So let's keep on moving. We'll get into that in more detail later. At CryptoGenex, All training is done by streaming video. You're going to learn how to buy your first Satoshi. What's a Satoshi? This is another thing most people don't know. They look at the market. Wow, Bitcoin is like $7,000. I can't afford that. But you're not buying a whole Bitcoin. You're buying pieces of a Bitcoin. You can buy $5 worth of Bitcoin, called Satoshi. You're going to learn how to store your Bitcoin safely in crypto wallets. You're going to learn how to purchase and sell Bitcoin. You're going to learn about blockchain technology, how to trade cryptocurrencies, how ICOs work, and much, much more. Our training package comes in 3 modules: Bitcoin 101, Cryptocurrency Intermediate, Crypto Advanced. Each lesson has 15 videos. At the end of each video lesson, you will be taking a test to make sure that you got the gist of what the video is all about, the lesson's all about. See, we know that by the time you're finished with these lessons, you will have more than just a basic understanding of Bitcoin. We want to arm you with the knowledge that you will be able to apply this information. And now you have a skill set that you can make money whenever you want to on your own. So let's answer your 2 most important questions. What is Bitcoin? I already talked about what Bitcoin is. Peer-to-peer transaction. Am I too late? No, you're not. You're right on time and only 1 click away from becoming a part of the greatest advancement in history since the internet. And with just 1 click, you can now enter the Bitcoin age. And it's only a one-time cost of $250 for the course, all paid in Bitcoin. Everything we do, we pay commissions in Bitcoin, we take payments in Bitcoin. And we're going to show you how to earn while you learn. How do you earn while you learn? Well, you become a crypto promoter for $50 more. So $300, and you're now a crypto promoter. So how do you earn Bitcoin? And that word right there, earn, is important. You see, I don't buy Bitcoin. I earn Bitcoin. I have only bought Bitcoin once, December 2016. Everything since then, I've earned it. So we're going to teach you how to earn Bitcoin. And you can do so by applying the knowledge that we teach in our courses, and also by taking advantage of our affiliate program. What do you mean by taking advantage of affiliate program? Well, like me, I'm sure you've got people who don't know anything about crypto. In fact, I know that's a fact. In the United States, a little more than 50% of the population has been exposed to Bitcoin because they watched, Big Bang Theory, or they saw it on Ellen DeGeneres. So they don't know what it is. 8% of the population earns pieces of Bitcoin, but only 0.5% even understand what it is. So to say, do people out there need this? Absolutely. So by you referring them to take this course so that they can get educated, you're going to earn some bonuses. We have direct referral bonus, customer acquisition bonus, the Cryptonary and Cryptonary matching bonuses. There are no qualifications to get paid from direct referral or customer acquisition bonuses. However, to get paid on the Cryptonary and the Cryptonary matching bonuses, you need to make 2 sales, one on your left and one on your right. There's only 2 teams here, 2 sides. You make 2 sales, you're qualified for life. So what is a direct referral bonus? Well, if you share this with somebody else and they go ahead and become a customer or distributor with us, you're going to earn a $100 bonus for every sale. $100 bonus. It could be up to, Bitcoin fluctuates. It could be 95, it could be 105. Let's say I average about $100. Now, one thing I always state, if you're going to get into the crypto space, there are 4 key things that will make sure you have a very good experience. Number 1 is you must get educated. That's what KryptoGenex is all about. Number 2, invest with money you can afford to lose. We've made this program affordable. We're not talking about $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. We're talking about $250 as a customer, $300 as a distributor. $300. And my 3rd key is always get your return on investment as fast as possible first. So what is your risk? $300. You share this with 3 people, guess what? You just made $300 back. Now you've got the program for free. So we call that sell 3, and it's free. So there is no risk at that point. There's no more risk. Let's talk about customer acquisition bonuses. Hey, how did somebody write on my screen? I didn't know that was possible. Talk about customer acquisition bonus. Every time you sign up a customer, you're going to get an additional $25 bonus. If you enroll 10 customers, you're going to get an additional $250 bonus. Not bad, right? See, these are customer-only acquisition bonuses. If you acquire 100 customers, we're going to give you some prizes. It could be computer, it could be an iPhone or Android phone. But understand this, and I want to make this point very clear. We focus on customer acquisition. We are a customer acquisition company. What is our product? Our product is cryptocurrency education. Now, that is our foundation. In the future, we will be announcing more products that our members will be able to sell and use, but this is our foundation. Let's talk about the Cryptonary. Remember I told you there's 2 teams? You make us 2 sales, 1 on each team, and you're qualified for life. But if you shared it with 2 people, doesn't it make sense that those 2 people might share it with other people? And then they might share it with other people? See, and this can go down. See, we're going to go all the way down through infinity. It never stops. And it's a 1/3, 2/3, which means, what if you enroll more than 2 people? You share this with more than 2 people. What happens if it's the 3rd person? Well, they're going to fall under the next available position on your team. And every point, every cell represents 1 point. So when you have 2 points on one side and 1 point on the other, that triggers a $25 bonus, or up to a $25 bonus. So 2 on one side and 1 on the other. Doesn't matter which side. But if you want to have more people, we have people already that have shared this with 20, 50, 60 people personally. Well, it's called spillover. They're going to fall into the next available spot, which means everybody above them also gets a point in the Cryptonary that they get credit for. You're now going to get paid for work you did not do. This is a team effort. So let's use an example. Let's say you have one team, your right team, that just explodes. Those points will never flush. And you might be a little slow. You know, you're not a big time person that's going to share with a whole bunch of people. You're building at your own pace. But on your weak leg, I call it your weak leg or your inside leg. It can be your left or your right. Think about this. Every time you add a point, that's up to $25 right there. Boom, 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 boom. That can add up real quick. We already have people right now that have over 600, 700, 800 points on one leg, and they may only have 1 or 2 on the other, which means every time they have another point, 25, 25, 25, 25. That adds up real quick. Let's talk about the crypto training package. So you're going to earn 1 point on every $300 sale. If you sign up a customer for $250, that's going to generate a half a point. So affiliates get 1 point, customers are a half a point. Now here for the bad news. Even though the Cryptonary goes down through infinity, there's a weekly cap on it. That weekly cap, I'm sorry, is only $50,000 a week. I mean, can you survive on $50,000 a week? $200K a month? But here's the good news. Once you reach the cap, KryptoGenex is going to give you a second position above your large team, and you keep it moving. All right? So you're not going to miss out. Let's talk about the Cryptonary matching bonuses. And this is what intrigues me the most. The Cryptonary matching bonus. And here's why. You know, you've got some people out there that they're like, you know, I'm not interested in sharing this with many people at all. I'm just interested in learning the knowledge, setting up my own trading account, letting my money work for me, applying the information and the knowledge that I've learned. And that's perfectly fine. Or you may say, well, I don't know a whole lot of people. I can't take advantage of the affiliate. That's fine, but you might know one person. And that one person becomes a superstar and explodes. But according to the Cryptonary, you still need to have 2 teams growing, right? Well, for those that don't have it like that, here's what we're going to do for you. You're going to earn a 10% check match on all the referrals you bring to the table and their teams, up to 10% on their teams, no matter what side of the Cryptonary they are on. I think that you're going to see some of the biggest income earners are going to come from the check match. And that's simply, you help people achieve their dreams, you're going to get rewarded for it as well. Let's talk about the crypto app. The crypto app is made available to all members who want to dip their toes in the cryptocurrency pool. This is the one thing that's going to separate us from any other program out there that might attempt to do what we are doing. You don't need to have $10,000 to $200,000 to make it work for you. You can have anywhere from 50 to 200. Remember, I started with 30 bucks. We're going to teach you how to set up your own trading account. Teach you how to fund it with your own Bitcoin. You're not giving it to anybody. You own it. You control it. It's yours. We're going to teach you how to trade. So if you're like me, you don't want to sit in front of a computer screen watching the monitor all day. Our crypto app is going to be your virtual assistant. See, the app will be used to communicate with the crypto promoters and customers. It'll be a great tool where we'll have videos on it, news and updates. The app is free for customers. But for those of you that are members, you're going to get even more information. That's going to send you cryptocurrency information and market trends. That's going to help you to make accurate decisions when you want to actually go on and make your money work for you. So KryptoGenex is here to educate you so you can make informed decisions. And KryptoGenex is for everyone. It's for that person out there who has a whole lot of resources and want to make some money work for them. It's for that person that doesn't have a lot of resources or wants to learn a new skill set. It's for the person who knows nothing about cryptocurrency and they want to at least get their feet wet and have an understanding about it. It's also for that person who may want to share this with other people and take advantage of the affiliate program and use the money from the affiliate program to invest in the market. Whatever your goal and desire is, KryptoGenex is going to have that solution for you. Now, is KryptoGenex legal? And this is also very important in the United States because a lot of you have been burned in the past. No fault of your own. You want to make sure that when you go to sleep at night, when you wake up tomorrow, that the company and your money is still there. See, we have retained top attorneys in the marketing sector and the financial sector. We have retained a top advisor in the direct marketing sector. We have and will continue to follow the advice and the guidance of this team. We have spared no expense on being sure KryptoGenex is compliant in all areas. You know who the owners are. They're transparent. They're approachable. You can reach out to them. This is a U.S.-based company. It's not somewhere overseas that when the heat gets turned on them, they decide to pull up shop and run off with everybody's money. It is right here. Everything that we release will be 100% approved by our attorneys first. And we'll make sure that we're always compliant with the laws in the United States and anywhere else we decide to do business in. As a disclaimer, this information is intended for educational and training purposes only and should not be construed as investment advice. As with all financial decisions, you should contact your licensed financial advisor before investing in any financial instrument. And an income disclaimer. The KG compensation plan is an exciting opportunity that rewards you for selling products and services and for sponsoring other participants who do the same. Although the opportunity is unlimited, individual results will vary depending on commitment levels and sales skills of each participant. These income projections should not be considered as guarantees or projections of your actual earnings or profits. Your success with KG results only from hard work, dedication, and leadership. You will never see us making income claims. You will never see us talking about 1%, 2%, or 30% a day or a month. You will never see us showing back off this income earnings. That is all enticement and not legal. We are an education company that's going to teach you skills that you can use this information and apply it so that you can go and make some real income earned in the crypto space and do so with as little risk as possible. And that is what KryptoGenex is all about. And as I said at the beginning, when you come through our doors, by the time you come out, you will know far more than when you came in, and you will be empowered to be able to make moves in this space. That is it for the presentation. My name is Brandon Ivy. Now I'm going to switch gears, and I want to showcase a couple of things here. Let's go to, let's first, we want to get you plugged in. We have a Facebook corporate group that's KryptoGenex Corporate. So if you want to be plugged in, know everything that's going on with KryptoGenex, we have this group here. We also have a private group for members only. When we turn on the switch where you can actually make your payment, we're going to lock this group up. The only way to be a part of this group is if you are a member of KryptoGenex, because we're going to be doing ongoing training. See, another value of KryptoGenex is not just the 45 lessons. It's the ongoing training that to me is even more important. You can call yourself an expert in October 2017, but guess what? That information is outdated today. The laws have changed. Things have happened. Things have moved. So we want to make sure that you are current with current trends, market moves, and anything that's going on in the space. We're going to have live training. We're going to have experts that come on that share different aspects of the industry. And in this group where we can welcome new members, this is our community here, KryptoGenex community. We also have, let me go here. We have a couple of events coming up. In April 21st, I will be in Sweden. I'm going to London that week of the 20th, the 18th and the 19th for the Blockchain Expo. And then on the 21st, that Saturday, I'm flying to Sweden, where we're going to be launching Sweden with our leaders there. I'll be co-owner Will Fietlin, Pinnacle leader Christy Snoddy, and myself will be there with leaders Peter Blackwell. And also on the 21st is an event happening in Houston, Texas at the Fairfield NS Suites. Co-owner Stephen McCullough will be there. You got Pinnacle of our founders, Jason Mangan, Richard C. You got Pinnacle leader Jairus Coleman, Leonard Lee Williams Jr. And that's going to be a big event. That's the first U.S. event that's taking place. We're already planning on our national, which will be our corporate launch event, our official KryptoGenex launch event this summer. So you'll have more details about that. I'm telling you now, it's going to be in Vegas. So start getting ready and start planning to come to Vegas. We're expecting having thousands of people at that event. So the other thing is our blog. Here's another place you want to be very familiar with. KryptoGenex.blogspot.com. Everything you need to know and updates is happening here is on the blog. So make sure you get familiar with this. You want to also, I have this up all the time, so there's always things happening. The race to 50, what does that mean? Those of you that are competitive out there, more information on that's going to come. What does that mean? The race to 50. Let me show you now our training website. Can I already have that up? Well, let's show the website itself. Computer's moving slow on me. Here we go. All right. The website itself looks like this. So what you want to do is get back to the person who introduced you. They're going to give you their link. You're going to go to the link. Here's the home page. We've got a basic quick video here. We've got the buzz video. We've got the products. If you just want to know about the products, the 2-minute video. We've got an opportunity video that's going to have the presentation right here. So really, you just send somebody here. They're going to get all the information they need to know about KryptoGenex. You're going to click on the join button. That's how you sign up. Click on the join. Click on get started. I don't know what all these lines are. Somebody's writing on my screen. And here you're going to make sure you see your sponsor's name there and check with your sponsor. Next, you're going to create your own site name, whatever you want your name to be. It's going to be that name.cryptogenex.com. Enter your personal information, your email address. You have 2 passwords, one for the website and one for financial, meaning, to get paid. We're very big on security. You're going to click on I agree to pay the fees. I agree to terms of policies. Click on I am not a robot. Click on let's do this, and you're in the system. Now that you're in the system, let's actually log in to see what it looks like. I'm going to go to test site here. So here, the first thing you want to do, especially right now, is watch these two videos. Click here to watch the back office training. Click here to watch the sign up process. Watch those two videos. It's going to walk you through all this. And do that before you start reaching up to your upline and asking 1,000,001 questions. This is your business, not your sponsor's business. It is your business. You are the CEO. So go through these steps first. It'll answer 90% of your questions. You're going to go to personal info. This is where if you want to make any edits or changes, you can edit or change your back office. You see here where it says contact name, welcome from. If you are private, you don't want anybody to know you're in. We know there's some of you out there. You can put whatever name you want here, and that's going to be your display name. It's what's going to be shown up here, and it's what's going to be shown up on the tree. So even the upline is not going to know who you are. All right? So you can change that information. Here's also most important. Down here, wallet address. This is where you need to put your Bitcoin wallet address that you want to get paid your commissions to. So make sure you put your wallet address right in here. Next thing you want to look at is trees. The tree. This is going to show you your organization, all your team down. So you want to make sure you can see how far down you are, what's going on, your left, your right side. Now here's a perfect example. See 189? That's 189 points. So if this were to start building on this side, 1 point each, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. That's how powerful that is. So those of you that have been blessed to already have spillover, remember, to be qualified, you still need to have one on each side. But you start building your inside leg, that's a lot of money you already have sitting there for you. The next thing is the commissions tab is not available yet, and the pay now is not available yet. Within the next 24 or 48 hours, you're going to be able to come back here, click on the pay now, and that's where you're going to enter your Bitcoin wallet, or you're going to have an address that you're going to go to your Bitcoin wallet and send the $300 to, okay? And we'll have a video that will walk you through that as well for those that have never done that before. I already showed you the blog. Here's a cool website, the tools. So when you look at the tools website, and let me let that pop up. You see here presentations in 31 languages. Now look at these languages: Arabic, Indo, Bahasa Mala, Bangla, Bengali, Czech, Chinese Simplified, Chinese Traditional, Danish, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malayalam, Norwegian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Slovenia, Spanish, Swahili coming, Swedish, Tagalog, why can I never say that right? Tagalog, Tamil, Thai, Ukrainian coming soon. I didn't know that. Ukrainians coming soon. Urdu, Vietnamese. Now, let's say I click on Hungarian, for example. I click on Hungarian. What if I click on the PDF file? And it's not just the presentations that's being translated. It's the trainings. It's the Bitcoin 101, the intermediary, and the advanced. All of those trainings are translated. You see this? So somebody in these languages can do presentations in these languages. Also, there's going to be video voiceovers of these, and you'll know what we mean when we open it up and you can actually see the training videos for the Bitcoin videos. The voiceovers will also be done in these languages, not Google Translate, all right? These are real live people that the company has hired to do all of the translations. Also, for those of you who have never bought Bitcoin before, you don't know how to do it. You click here, buying Bitcoin videos. So we've got videos to teach you, depending on what part of the world you might have different exchanges. The most popular in the United States is Coinbase. So we've got tutorial videos to walk you through, so you don't need to contact the sponsor. How do I buy Bitcoin? Watch the video. As a leader, you want to know this so that you can also be helpful to your organization. So we've got many different ones: Coin Mama, CoinJar, Unocoin, Local Bitcoin, and we'll add more and more. This is a useful site for you. We also have here, we've got back office video. We got the wallet video, how to add your wallet info in the back office. The funnel video, we'll be releasing the funnel where you can actually have your own capture page system that's free for all of our paying members. More details on that to come. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. I don't want to give you a drink of water with a fire hose. It's a simple process, simple sign up, simple to log into your back office. And this is going to be the easiest business you've ever built. You're not selling lotion, potions, and creams. You're not telling somebody they need to take a sample. In fact, you can give the app away for free, and we're going to have some free training on the app so that they can see for themselves if this is quality information that they want to learn more about. You don't have to explain this to anybody because we do all the explaining for you. Invite them to a presentation like this. Send them to the home page where they can watch the videos on the home page. You don't have to do any of the explaining. And everybody needs to know about crypto. Everybody. If you want to survive the rest of this century, this is mandatory. I'm teaching my two sons this. One of them is in college, and guess what? There's no courses on crypto at his university. We are currently preparing our kids in college for a world that no longer exists by the time they graduate. So it is up to us to teach our family, our friends, our children, and ourselves so that we can survive the next 50 years about what's coming. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. The next presentation, I do them on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, same time. All you have to do is invite people here. This Saturday, we will have something happening. I don't know if it's going to be a conference call style or we might do a special training. I think I might do a training. I don't know, but we'll make that announcement. So yeah, you know what? We will do something right here on kgxglobal.info. So just letting you know now, the timing will be at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific this Saturday. Something will be going on. So with that, thank you guys for joining us. Why everybody, you know what? The people who's blowing me up right now are they're the people that ask me the most questions that also need to be here so they can get all their questions answered. So make sure you guys plug your people in so that they can get informed. With that, God bless. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
KryptoGenex.